Hi, first grade friends. This is Miss Liz from the New Lenox Public Library, and I would like to tell you about some awesome books that you might want to read. It is October, and that means that it is time to read some spooky books, some scary books, and some fun Halloween books. I hope that some of the books that I tell you about today you will want to read as well. All of the books that I talk about are books that are at the New Lenox Public Library. You can come in and check them out, or if they're already checked out when you come in, you can place a hold and we'll get you a copy. I also hope that this video gets you just super excited about reading in general, and I hope to see you at the library. So let's get started. All right, first of all, I've got Once Upon a Time. And this book is about Dagmar. He is not like other vampires. He is shy and he's afraid of humans and he's a vegetarian. But Dagmar, he loves something else more than vegetables. He loves candy. When he hears about Halloween and all the free candy that the humans give out, he knows that he has to try trick-or-treating. So when Dagmar tells his parents that he plans to go out and go trick-or-treating, they forbade him to go out on Halloween. Dagmar grew so upset that he turned into a bat and he flew away. While he was flying around town, he was thinking about what type of costume he could wear. And he ended up seeing garlic in the window of a store, and he thought, garlic is the most frightening thing of all to vampires. So that was it. He was going to wear a costume of garlic. Unfortunately, zombie moths ate his garlic costume, and once again, Dagmar grew so upset that he turned into a bat and he flew out of the castle. While he was flying around town, he noticed that there were monsters, goblins, even vampires just like him, all around town. He didn't even need a costume at all, did he? Well, what follows is an eye-opening night in which Dagmar's courage is rewarded with much more than a bag of treats. So come on in, check out this book. It's so funny. Next up, we have Splat the Cat in the Pumpkin Picking Plan. All right, so this is about Splat, and he is going to the pumpkin patch with Seymour. He is determined to find the biggest pumpkin ever. When he finally finds that perfect pumpkin, Splat finds out that it's going to be a real challenge to get that pumpkin home. How is he going to do that? I'm going to show you. He finally finds this perfectly large, round pumpkin. And the only way to get that pumpkin home is to roll it. So he rolls all the way through town and all the way back home. Super funny. You'll love this adventure that he goes on. Next up, the Monsterator. This little boy here, he is Master Edgar Dreadbury. And he is bored. He's at home, sitting in the chair moping, and he can't find a costume that he wants to wear. So he decides that he's going to go into the city and he is going to find the most amazing costume ever. So he gets into the city and he finds this costume shop, the spooky shop right here, this building right here in between all the big buildings, and he goes inside. Well, there's not really too much going on in there, but he does find this machine called the Monsterator. So you just put your coin in there and it's going to make the best costume ever. So he does it, he puts it in, and this is what happens. Look at that monster. Turns him into a monster. Crazy. So he has the best night of his life. He goes out and he trick-or-treats and he scares everyone, and it's just a lot of fun. But it's starting to get late. It's time for him to go home. So he goes back into the city, back to the store because he wants to turn back into a boy. And when he gets there, look, that store is gone. It's not there anymore. So now he's going to have to stay a monster forever. You need to come and check out this book and find out what happens. Is he a monster forever? Is he happy about it? Is he sad? It's a really good ending. And then at the back of the book, there's this really neat, it's like a little puzzle maker. Like you can make your own costumes just by turning these little flaps. This is Master Edgar Dreadberry. And see, we're just making him a costume over here. So this is really a good book, really fun. Next up we have Happy Halloween Mittens. This is a nice, easy read. You're just going to enjoy it. It's perfect for those of you who don't really like scary books and you want something fun to read. It's a cute little kitten. His name is Mittens, and he's trying to help prepare for Halloween. And he just can't figure out how to help and what's the best way to do something until he creates the perfect ghost decoration. So come in, check this one out, find out how he made that ghost decoration. Next up, we have Dogzilla. This is such a funny book, and the pictures are just amazing. It's time for Mouseopolis's first annual barbecue cook-off. So the fun has just begun when the irresistible aroma of the barbecue sauce awakens the most frightening creature known to Mouseopolis, the dreaded Dogzilla. As her horrible doggy breath fills the streets, the residents of Mouseopolis must run for their lives. Can they get rid of this big stinky dog before it's too late? You must read this one and find out. And I must show you some of the pictures. Here is Dogzilla when he's waking up. Looks like he's coming out of a volcano. And here's where the mouse people from Mouseopolis are trying to save themselves, and they've got their little army tank. It's just super fun. All right, next up we've got There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat. And this is like There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. And it's a parody of that story. Some of the things that this lady swallows are a bat, an owl, a cat. Isn't there anything this lady won't swallow? I don't think so. You'll really enjoy this version. Come in, pick it up, and read it. I've got another easy reader. This is Turtle and Snake's Spooky Halloween. Well, Turtle and Snake are friends, and they are having a Halloween party together. And there's so much to do that they decide to make a list. They make their list, and they complete their tasks together, and they cross them off as they go. This book doubles as a checklist for you if you have your own party. All right, The Three Bears Halloween. This is a story similar to Goldilocks and the Three Bears. However, in this plot, the three bears are in Goldilocks' house. So the family of three bears, they go out trick-or-treating for Halloween when they come across a scary house. The door is unlocked. They go inside and they wander around. They're eating, they're sitting in chairs, and they're hiding in beds from the creepy laughter that they keep hearing. Soon, they are surprised by the creepy laughter face to face. Can you guess what happens next? Come and check out this book and find out. This is The Ghosts Go Haunting. Do you know the song, The Ants Go Marching One by One? So it kind of goes like this. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. Well, if you know the story, the song, that's how it goes. And this is The Ghosts Go Haunting. And this is such a fun book. You can sing it as you go. And it starts out like this. The ghosts go haunting one by one. Boo, boo. The ghosts go haunting one by one. Boo, boo. The ghosts go haunting one by one. The principal leaps from his chair and runs, and they all go screeching all over the school for some Halloween fun. Boo, boo, boo. So this is just fun to listen to. Someone reads it to you, or you can sing along. There's ghosts and witches flying and goblins groaning all through the school. Next up, we've got Zombies Don't Eat Vegetables. This is perfect. This is just like another one I talked about earlier, Dagmar. And this is young Mo, the zombie. And he absolutely has this deep, dark craving. It's just dreadful. It's devious. It's absolutely despicable. He loves to eat vegetables. Well, his parents do not love vegetables. Zombies are supposed to eat brains, you know. His parents think that veggies are gross, and young Mo has a plan. If he can convince his parents that veggies can be yummy, he won't have to keep his love. He won't have to keep the love of it a secret anymore. No more hiding. But Mo will tell his parents will Mo tell his parents the truth? Will they accept their son's taste for the green chopped diced delights? You'd have to read this one to find out. Zombies don't eat vegetables. Next up, we've got Scary Fright, Are You All Right? And this is Scary Fright here. That's her name. And even though she's a monster girl, Scary Fright is just like you. She loves pizza with bugs, and she loves singing while actually howling, and she loves playing in the cemetery. But lately, Scary's parents think that their little monster is too scary. And just what has got them in such a fright? Is it Scary's new pet? Is it her nightmarish drawings? And did she really just say please and thank you? She's not very scary, is she? Read this book and discover, if you dare, the creepy conclusion. All right, here we go. How to Scare a Ghost. I really like this one. The pictures in here are great. Halloween is coming, and you know what that means. Costumes, trick-or-treating, ghosts. Wait, ghosts? Don't worry. This Halloween, the ghosts aren't doing the scaring. You are. Come check this book out and find out about how to attract a ghost, how to tell if a ghost is real, and more. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of the pictures on here because these are just great. This tells you how to attract a ghost. So we've got, you hide a scarecrow in your yard. See that? And you tangle up your porch. So you put some rope there and you try to catch the ghost that way. And you carve these creepy pumpkins. So that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this book talk about our Halloween and spooky and scary books. And I hope to see you in the library so you can come and pick out your own books to read. Happy reading!